Philecia, you just have to be, when you think back on that, you just had to be furious when you finally got answers to this, right?
Yeah.
I can just imagine, because we know it's been said to the point that it's become a cliche, but early detection, early intervention is so often outcome determinative. And how long did you get wooled around before you actually got an answer?
It took me 8 months.
And that entire time, this is growing inside your body, spreading around. All this is happening when you could have intervened day one, minute one.
Absolutely.
What caused you to keep searching? I know it was growing, but something told you this is not a benign cyst.
It just wasn't right. I had never had a cyst in my breast ever. I was 29, and I just couldn't understand how something that would randomly pop up at 29 years old was just okay. I asked her, I said, well, can I have a mammogram? Because this isn't normal.
And she said no.
The doctor actually applied for it, processed it, and the program that I went to said no.
Yeah.
Twice.
Here's the thing. Medicine has also become, well, it hasn't become, it's kind of always been controlled by insurance. And they have actuaries where they calculate this stuff based on percentages, and having no family history and being at the age you were and knowing when the onset of this happens, they calculate this and say the chance of this being cancerous is really low. So they played the odds. Instead of treating you as a human being, as an individual, they look at their tables and say, no, this is like one out of so many. It wouldn't be the case. Now, Dr. Taylor is here, and now she initially trained in primary care, became disillusioned with the system. You didn't like the speed, the high volume, the pressure to move them through.
Right, and I think really I didn't like having my patients fit into a box. When you talk about insurance, patients are really fit into a box. And if you, as a doctor, you need to basically treat inside the parameters that the insurance company sets for you. I wanted to be able to think for myself. I wanted to treat my patients as individuals. I wanted to be able to look at different things that, might not have been dictated by the insurance company, but might be something that I feel is really, really important for my patient.
You have a situation that very much mirrored Philecia's, right?
Unfortunately, yes. I was 26 when I was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. I had found a lump, didn't have a family history, went to a doctor. They said, well, you're too young. You don't have family history, so you can get a mammogram if you want. But it didn't seem like it was something that I should do. Like, you can get a mammogram, you can get an ultrasound, but my insurance wouldn't approve it. And it took me about 9 months to get a diagnosis.
Yeah.
And in that time, it went to my liver.
It metastasized to your liver during that 9 months. Yeah. And you were told at that point that you had how long to live once it had moved
2 to
your
5
liver?
years.
2 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been 7.
It's been 7?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. And you're saying that everything I was saying before about the actuaries, that you're not a statistic and that you just didn't think they should just look at the stats.
I think if it's a matter of, oh, are we trying to save money or save lives, that shouldn't even be a question.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.